Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4-foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4-foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francis.
Join Sub Club and get every 4th foot long free.
Prime Video, home of Thursday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Two, baby. Take it. Nothing in it.
Tracking advanced AI science in the game from the sky angle. You can also watch it in Spanish with KNF and Espanol. Now for the big update, here we go on Kaylee Hart on Kaylee.
Hey there, Al. I'm ready for all of it. Amon-Ra St. Brown told me tonight, saying he is confident he can cut and change direction on that left ankle that he sprained just a week ago. We got our first look at him tonight. He ran on the field 2 hours ago, doing agility drills and running full speed routes. So St. Brown will be up as Lions safety Joseph since his 7th game due to a knee injury. The Cowboys are missing a couple important pieces too. Corner Trayvon Diggs has been on the IR for over a month with a concussion. He returned to practice this week but was not activated. And left tackle Tyler Guyton, he is out for a 2nd game with a high ankle sprain now.
All right, thank you, Kaylee. St. Brown, one tough dude. Standings. I think the Eagles can hear the Cowboys coming after them right now. 6-5-1 is their mark. Eagles have lost 2 straight. Lions, meanwhile, in the north are trailing the Bears, who are the number 1 seed in the NFC, and the Packers 8-3-1. So things tightening up as we come down the stretch in December. Meanwhile, it's one of those whiteouts that become so prevalent in sports. Ford Field, home of the Lions in downtown Detroit, opened back in 2002. Dallas won the toss.
You okay out there, baby? What's up, guys? Anybody want to start the chat tonight?
Good run back, takes it up to the 36-yard line. That's where Detroit or Goff will set up shop. So Goff 5 years with the Rams, then traded for
Hello. Say something. There you go. Square Eyes 164. What's up? Glad somebody finally decided to say something. I'm sitting here looking at my dumb ass in my own camera. Sometimes I feel stupid, but I have to resort to these live streams because it's difficult to reach out to people these days with the AI algorithms on YouTube. What's up, Colt Bailey? What is your channel about? My channel, I'm a First Amendment auditor. But we do anything, we talk about any freedom stuff. So if there's any stories or anything throughout the day, you know, we might want to talk about as far as it affects your freedom, then we bring it here. Anybody want to talk about, we had a big one today, guys. Whatever side of the aisle you're on, it's a, nice, thanks, man. We had a big one today, guys. It was kind of buried a little bit. Sorry if you hear the Dallas game on in the background. Do have the Dallas game on in the background. So if you don't have Prime, I can update you on the score at any time. Okay. Thank you, man. We got one story to talk about. New York Times sued Department of War, which used to be Department of Defense. Now it's the Department of War. They sued them for violation of the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Who's better, Dallas or the Lions? Man, This is a tough one for me, man. I love the Lions just because they've been, perennial underdogs most of my life. Even though they've gotten a lot better in the last few years, they got a damn good coach. Dallas, I liked when I was younger. They kind of got away from me though when Jimmy Jones took over. I kind of got away from them, but I still, in my heart, like Dallas too. So, it's a big game for both of these teams. I'm just along for the ride, to be honest. I'm not really cheering for one team or the other. I don't think I am. At the end of the game, I might prove myself wrong. I might have to make a choice, but I just want to see a good football game, man. That's all I'm about. And this should be a good one. Yeah, I ducked out of that one, didn't I? I mean, I can't look, man. The people that rag on Dallas, and I get it. There's a ton of them. I get it, man. That rag on those guys, they you got to give them props for what they did last week. I mean, it was a big deal. They beat Philadelphia and who else they beat? Philadelphia and the Chiefs back-to-back in 4 games. That's never been done. So, whatever you think about them, you gotta give them credit. I don't have anything against Kansas City. Sometimes, I like Kansas City better this year because they're struggling a little bit, and that makes me like them a little more. I don't know, man. I don't like any juggernauts. I like to see this year's been really good because there's been so many teams that are competitive. Unfortunately, my team is bottom of the list. We're fucking terrible. If you've ever watched the Tennessee Titans, oh my God. Oh, it's horrid. It's really bad to watch. What's the score? 0-0, but Detroit's about to score. They got 2nd and 6 on the 8. And they just got sacked. So it looks like they got 3rd and 11 for third and goal from the 11. First quarter just started, bro. So Detroit took it right down the field on Dallas. Nice. Yeah, Detroit, it's 3rd and 8, and he got sacked. So Dallas held. Looks like they're going to kick a field goal. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. And that's really nice of you, man. If you don't agree with all my views, that's the point. That's the point of this channel. I want people in here who, they control me a little bit on things, but we actually fucking talk about things, okay? This is going to be a grown man's channel here where we're actually going to talk about things we need to be talking about. What's up, Relaxing Music? You're welcome. I got a new sub, Relaxing Music. It's Colby Bailey here, 9085. Came in tonight and subbed. He voted for Kamala. I didn't vote for Kamala. I didn't vote. 3-0. Detroit hit the field goal. Big defensive stop by Dallas, though. Not going to lie. That was pretty big. Well, we'll see if they can move the ball. Good to see you again, man. Question mark. Who knows, man. What's up, Halix? How you doing? Doing okay tonight, man. Just came in to chat with you guys. If anybody wants to chat or talk about any goofy shit or, any serious shit or anything. You like my background there? I put that up just in case, Just in case. Guys, if you're a troll, stick around, man. Okay? You can troll me, and that's fine. But just don't get nasty with it, and let's actually try to reach an understanding with each other. That's what human beings should do. They should talk. And I should cut my fucking hair. I'm not a Dallas or Detroit fan, but you're going to watch the game, though, right? What are you watching? I'm watching Cowboys in Detroit, NFL.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members
It's
get every fourth
it's on
foot long
Prime, so if you don't have Prime, then you can come back to me and I'll give you the scores. I'm sure there's a lot of people streaming it illegally, but
Join Subway.
that wasn't the reason for me to come on. That's just a little background noise. I really just want to talk to you guys. I don't get that channel. Oh yeah. Speaking of Amazon Prime, man, what a shitty streaming service. It is so bad. It's like I go to Amazon Prime and only when there's something on there that I know is on there that I have to watch, and it's always a pain in the ass. Their site is slow, non-responsive. It's really bad. Netflix has it down. Max struggles a little bit. Hulu is okay. Paramount Plus is fucking terrible. What's up, Kid Rock? Heather Starr. My name is Kid. I used to go watch him back in the day. Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times in concert. I don't subscribe to Amazon anything. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. I think my wife signed us up when we signed up for it years ago whenever we were running a escape room because we had to get a lot of our puzzles from China. And, yeah, you order them over Amazon. I don't subscribe to them. Yeah. I mean, man, our subs here, I have to check them every now and then because there's always one that, you know, there may be one that you signed up for 6 months ago that had a 6-month deal and you just fucking forgot about it. And then you turn around and all of a sudden you're getting a new $20 charge. What's up, Minnie Mouser? Yeah, you're getting a new $20 charge. So these subscriptions on streaming services, man, they get out of hand real quick. You got to be careful. I rank them. It used to be I had Max was my number one. I still think it is as far as content, but I think Netflix has really, you know, they've upped their prices, they've screwed everybody, but at least when you go on Netflix, you can get to things really quickly. And we still have the ad-free version. We're paying more for that. I can't fucking stand ads. And I will not pay for a service where I have to watch ads. That's just me. I'm old school. I don't, you know, if I'm paying you, I shouldn't be watching an ad. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. You had to buy your puzzles from Chinese to run an escape room from China. Yeah. Yeah, man. You learn something new about me every day, don't you? Y'all didn't know about that, did you? Yeah, I ran an escape room for, I don't know, a couple years. 2 of them, actually. We started in Houston. It's called Cryptic Rooms. And then we moved it over to Pensacola and kept the Cryptic Rooms name. And we had the highest rated escape room in the Southeast, according to Google. We had over 500 5-star reviews. But we didn't survive because it's one of those, we were just treading water. You know what I mean? We were surviving, but we weren't thriving. So, hardest thing I ever had to do, close my escape room. Very, very difficult day. Because it was all created by me. I created the puzzles. My wife helped me run the rooms. We, you know, it was fun. It was fun. You got to learn a lot about humans in an escape room. You get to watch people in stressful situations. And you get to listen to them and spy on them when they're in that room. So you couldn't have come up with puzzles yourself. Yeah, I came up with some of them myself. The problem is coming up with the locks. You know, the locks, the magnetic locks. Like if I have something on one side of the room on a wall that I have to touch, and it opens something on the other side of the room, those kind of things came from China. They just did. And we'd have to wait, you know, a long time for them. So let me see. Are you psyched up for Trump? Yeah, Lawrence. Can't you tell? I do like that picture. I saw that picture, and I was just like, holy shit, this kid captured it perfectly.
Now, they'll play three linebackers. They'll stay in their base look quite a bit as a defense.
But yeah, that was my escape room experience. We had a maniac room, which had a talking skull named Scully, who was a smart ass to everybody. It was super cool. Remember when ads were a minute and a half, 3 times in a half an hour, and you only had time enough to get a cold hot dog and run back? Now commercials are 15 minutes of a 30-minute show. You're absolutely right there. You ain't gonna have a relaxing music. You ain't gonna have any disagreement with me on that one. I mean, it just, if you really open up your eyes to the advertising, it's just so fucking out of hand, dude. You're pumping gas at a gas station. They got commercials playing on the fucking thing. You know, it's like, but you know, it's consumerism, it's capitalism, and that's the USA, baby. Capitalism. I don't know what the hearts are for, but thank you, whoever it is. I remember, man, when they were starting to put ads in movie theaters. Y'all remember that, when they were putting them before the show? I didn't like that, you know, because you paid your money. You shouldn't have to. If you paid, then you shouldn't have to come in and watch a fucking ad. I mean, that's just, my God, man, they're so in our lives, aren't they? They're all the time asking me, when Christmas shopping, everything. Man, this year I am stress-free because we're not really doing a Christmas. I mean, we're just not. I've been disowned by all my family here in Memphis because of my views, so I really don't have a Christmas to go to. Not that I would go anyway, but yeah, it's hard when you move back to a red area. Dude, every puzzle required a lock, and that was your escape room. Escape rooms require getting the next clue. They don't need a lock. It just depends on what kind of room you're in, man. My rooms were non-linear, which means you could solve puzzles in any order you want to. There were all types of puzzles that didn't have locks, bro. There were cool things that happened. I had a phone you could call, and it would give you a fucking audio clue from a song. I mean, we did some cool stuff. We did some cool stuff in our escape room. We couldn't compete with like the large chains that have all the incredible background and everything, but our rooms, like I said, we were the highest rated escape room in the Southeast for our time period. Over 500 5-star reviews. The only negative, I always check reviews. If you run a business, you're always clean up a little. I just got out of the shower. This is clean for liver cheese. But you just said the reason it failed is because the locks came from China. No, that's not the reason it failed. It failed because it wasn't, either our locations weren't great, or, you know, it was just one of those things that was kind of niche. It was a niche thing, you know, and then what's funny about it is, why do people in Ford trucks tailgate? I don't know. It's a real niche thing, you know. It's one of those things where I don't want to price my experience too high, but I want to also make it where, you know, they understand that they're going to get their money's worth. So it was back at a time when escape rooms were between 15 and 20 bucks. You know, today they're, what are they, 30, 35 bucks, you know? So, and we stopped the escape room right before COVID hit. And to be honest with you, I thought COVID was going to destroy escape rooms forever. Just being locked in a room with strangers, you know. No credit. What does that mean?
The Apple A19 Pro chip is vapor cooled because when you run cool, you can.
What, for the Ford truck? Why do you not have a truck? Why do you not have a truck? Is the real question. How do you know I don't have a truck, bro? We ain't gonna have a truck versus cars war in here tonight, are we? Hell no. Hell no, we ain't doing that. Trying to see if I got anything interesting for you guys to see today.
That's the match. Help yourself to whatever you like.
Whatever I like.
Do you eat powered powdered laundry detergent. Can't say I've ever tried it, boss. To give you a buzz? If it gives you a buzz, maybe I'll try it.
That's the leg.
Hey, bro, I've been working a lot. Good to see you. The Art of Pain. You been working a lot, man? Well, fucking kick off your fucking shoes and take a gummy or get a beer or get something and turn on the fucking football game and chill with liver cheese and our crew tonight. And thank you for busting your ass today, whatever it is you do. I remember what you do. I just can't right off the bat. If you want to remind me. Did you ride the short bus to school? No, I didn't. Nope, never did that. Never did that. Today, people think I should. You know, if you do anything for freedom, you know, I mean, I got to admit, sometimes when I'm out on the streets, you know, if you don't know what I'm doing, you think there's a crazy guy. I get it, dude. I get it. That's okay. That's okay. That's my job. It's to make myself, you know, noticeable and to have words that people can read and actually. I just provide food for thought, man. I'm a tattoo artist, not hard work, but long hours. LOL. Tattoo artist. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. How long you been doing that? Did I ask you that already? The Art of Pain. Let me ask you something, Art of Pain. I want to ask you something, Art of Pain, okay? Are you a Mercedes? I don't understand that one. I'm probably a Chevy Nova. I mean this with sincerity, but how do you eat with that stash? I've tried sporting a stash like that, and I couldn't eat food. It ain't easy. I drink through a straw, and when I eat, I just, you know, I do a little flip up, and I might get a little crumbs in my catcher here. But I don't know if about 5 years you've been one. Okay, I'm going to ask you this, but let me finish him real quick. I will tell you, like description, respect from London. Thank you, Samuel. That's awesome, dude. What's your name? Liam Jones. The reason that I have it is, you know, I've got. It's not a pretty sight under here. I mean, I don't have like holes everywhere in my teeth, but they're crooked and, you know, they're not nice to look at. So I would rather you guys listen to me instead of look at those. That's all. That's the only reason I do that. And it's a pain in my ass sometimes, believe me. Do you have a stash to feel more of a man? No, man, hell no. Okay, I'm going to get back to your question. Art of Pain. Art of Pain, what I wanted to know from you is, are you getting people in your shop with these stupid ass AI images for tats? AI has been really pissing me off for the last week or so. The more I look into AI, the more I'm realizing, God damn, we're fucked. I mean, we are really fucked with this AI. Because who controls the AI controls everything. They control it all. And that's why I'm doing these live streams, is because I want to get new viewers. I want you guys to come on, and I want you to watch my real content and also follow my story. But I've been shadow banned off of YouTube. And I don't think it's even YouTube. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, man, just imagine about that. Who's checking to see words? Because what it is, if you say certain trigger words in a stream, in a video, in anything, it's shadow banned. I mean, it is literally shadow banned. So that's why I appreciate you guys understanding what I'm trying to do here. I don't want to be silenced completely, okay? Because I feel like my voice is valid and needs to be heard. But it's getting to the point where it can't be heard unless you come on here and sub to my fucking channel. That's the only way. What shadow ban? All of my anything of mine. But because on a lot of my stuff, I talk about things like race. That probably right there is going to get this one shadow banned. I talk about religion. You know, if you want to talk about it, we talk about everything, brother. We don't shy away from anything. And if you have an algorithm out there, an AI algorithm, because it's not some random guy sitting in a room watching YouTube videos and deciding what's proper and what's not. That's just not happening. It's AI. It's AI picking out words and deciding that doesn't need to be seen. And to me, that's scary as fuck, dude. I mean, that cuts right to the heart of what I'm about. Free speech. And you're just not... I can talk about Elvis. Hang on, I got to read some comments. I think we touched on a hot topic here. Find us. AI doesn't like you telling the truth. That would be me. It was AI that did that to you. What shadow ban? AI doesn't like you telling the truth. Find us. Miss Green Grand Illusion. I'm sorry. I too worried about AI. Not joking. It's real tricky to wonder what the fuck is real anymore. Yeah, that's scary. Bro, I appreciate you're American and healthcare is awful over there. But if that is the reason to take a trip to Turkey, teeth can be sorted for $5,000. How would they sort them? Would they give me implants? I would love to get implants. I mean, one day I'm clearly going to get dentures, but I don't like the idea of dentures. I don't like the idea of having to take my fucking teeth out, I'd rather have something permanent. Even if it looks weird. It's okay. It can't look weird. It can't look as weird as what I got right now. Thank you for that suggestion, man. Go to Turkey. Hold on. Bro, do you want to hear some truth? I got something for you. Okay, what do we got? Ryan Sebastian, come on, man. Give it to me. Lay it on me. I'll come back and read y'all's other comments. Okay, guys, update. We have a safety by Detroit. It was 3-3. I didn't update you on that. We had safety. Hey, hush. We got a safety by Detroit, so it's 5-3. Strange thing. Okay. Okay. Here's the guy here's the tattoo guy. He's the one I want to talk to. Hang on. Yes, and the images are stupid and not really applicable for tattoos most of the time. I say thanks for the reference, but I will draw something original, man-made. Hell yeah. Good on you, man. I had a fucking guy come up to me the other day, and he asked if I was a musician. I was picking at the bins. It's my other hustle job. And he came up to me, and he was serious. He was an older white guy. He was serious. He came up to me, "You do music, man?" I was like, "I play the keyboards a little bit, but I write my own songs." And he was like, this is a true story. He was like, "Well, man, I've got these lyrics." And he started showing me these lyrics, and I read them, and I'm like, "Yeah, those are okay, man. You should write something." And he was like, "Oh, I've seen this thing where you can just put your lyrics in at an AI thing, and it'll write the song." I was like, Stop. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Okay? You can do it if you want to make a joke song, but if you want to make a real fucking song, write it yourself. Write it yourself. This AI shit pissing me off, dude. Pissing me off on that end too. Because the bottom line is AI is never going to be able to fucking write a real song the way it's meant to be written. You can't feel. They don't understand. Music's about pain. Music's about life. Music's about love. AI will never get that. They'll put up a jolly little song, but what you got to realize is there's probably fucking 200 other people out there with your same fucking song with just different lyrics, okay? So don't think you're a songwriter because you put up some lyrics on a fucking AI page, because you're not a songwriter, okay? Unless you can lay those tracks down yourself. And how you lay them down, you can lay them down however you want. If you want to use loops, or if you're not a musician, that's better than using AI because you've created it yourself. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see. AI is scary. Absolutely, brother. I agree with you. What the fuck is real? AI is truly not. I can't read that part. My gummy's kicking in. Just wonder what the fuck. certainly implants are permanent. Yeah, but here in the States, if I wanted implants, I mean, I'm gonna guess it's come down. I'm gonna guess it's come down because there's so many Americans with shitty teeth now. So, I mean, I think you're looking at 50K. That's what I think you're looking at, 50K. That's a number in my head that I had. Somebody else told me you're gonna need about 50K to get this done. So, I mean, 50K for a little guy like Liver Cheese, you know. And here's the thing, man. The only way, if I had that money,
That's cute. My makeup rents a room in my house.
that I would spend it on myself
So much makeup. I have 40
is if I knew it would help me reach more people.
Oh, and check
That's the
this
only
out.
reason I would use that.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal,
I'm
huh?
perfectly fine going through life the way I am. I love myself. I'm like John Candy on fucking Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I like me. But yeah, I that would be the only reason. Like if somebody came up to me and said, Liver Cheese, you need to run for Congress, or you need to run for this, or run for that. You need to make a change. You know, somebody really believed in me. That would be the only reason I would get these fixed. And that's it. It wouldn't be for vanity or anything like that. I've lived my entire life like this. So, you know, I just put that out there. It's not the end all be all. It's not my goal. But if it helped with my goal, then surely I would do it. Happy Thursday, everyone. I don't like guys that are like you. Thank you, Jamie. Every human interaction with AI is teaching it more and more. We're building our own defeat. Man, it's really a scary thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, Art of Pain. I feel sad you think having a walrus beard is better than the possibility of your teeth showing, dude. I appreciate that, brother. I do. That warms my heart. But at the end of the day, man, it's just this. You know what I mean? I think what comes out of this is more important than this. So, but I appreciate that, man. It's something I go through. You know, it's not fun for me, but it is what it is, man. I carry on. I don't appreciate you. Thank you, man. Why are you wearing sunglasses inside? Because you don't want to see my ugly ass eyes. And I just took a gummy.
Exactly what we had to do. 176 hours later, we had one giant Amon-Ra St. Brown cake.
I just like them, bro. I don't know. They hide me a little more.
And it does appear from this straight down the line that
Let's see. Piss-colored glasses. Yes, they are. Dude, it's a $700 flight to Turkey and $8,000 to have a smile. Are you from Turkey? William Jones, you have family there? How do you know that? It's interesting. I'm trying to think if I ever watched any travel videos to Turkey. I watch a ton of travel videos. By the way, guys, did you look up your YouTube recap today? Check it out, man. I looked mine up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It'll show you all the channels you visited and what your top channel was, what percentage you were of that top channel. I mean, it's really cool. You should check it out. Mine, at the end of the day, said adventurous, because I always look up. I look up a lot of comedy. Apparently, I look up a lot of police videos, and I look up a lot of travel videos. But apparently, in the last few months, I've been looking up a lot of travel videos. I just like to see what it's like really around the world, you know, with normal people who travel, and they show you the real sides of countries you've never seen before. I love that shit. And my number one channel that I watched was exactly what I thought. It was Carpetbagger. My number 2 channel was Tim Tracker, I think. And then after that, it was the Mad. It was a video review site or a channel. Joe Angry, Joe Matt, something. I can't remember the guy's name, but he always reviews video games and he's always pissed off about how shitty they are or whatever. He's pretty funny. Let me see. I can't read you there, man, Sally. Absolutely, you're a cool dude. Thank you, Liam. That's awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate this fellow as well. All I'm saying, though, if I paid for an hour, I'm going to get the full fucking hour. What were you? Ryan. Okay, we got, actually the safety got overturned, apparently, because it's still 3-3. Still in the first quarter, 4 minutes left. Haha, really, I realize my insistence on taking a trip to Turkey suggests I'm an ambassador to Turkey. But no, it's just the cheapest and effective way to get good cosmetic surgery in Europe. I was just wondering, I wasn't calling you, I was just curious if maybe you were from there. I wasn't trying to be a prick or nothing. I believe you. I mean, I believe you. You give me no reason not to believe you. And I appreciate it. What's up, Doctor Who? Doctor Who, what, where? I like it. What do you think of about the diddler? You weren't being a prick. I know, man. I just sometimes if it's somebody that I'm actually communicating with in here, and we seem to have gotten our wires crossed somehow, I want to make sure that you understand what it is I was trying to say, because I just don't want you to have any feelings like I'm picking on you for any reason or anything like that. No, I was curious because I need to look up some info on Turkey. I don't know what their healthcare is like over there. But thank you for that suggestion. That's pretty awesome. It looks like the Lions are driving or getting ready to score. Ooh, he's out of bounds. Okay. Anything interesting happened to you guys today? And Art of Pain, man, I'd love to see some of your work. I know you can't put it on here, but that'd be cool. Is there anywhere you have a website or anything? Art of Pain, maybe I could go look at your work. You want to throw that up there? You don't have to, but if you want to, go away. I'm talking to my beagle. I feel picked on, and I hope you understand I wasn't picking on you, buddy. I don't feel picked on. I know. I don't, bro. It's all good. I'm just trying to keep this fucking beagle away from me. Nah, man, we're all good. It's all good in the hood. Is everybody excited about the holidays coming up? Everybody out doing anything different? Are you spending more money this year, less money? I personally, I'm spending less money this year, but it's not because, not necessarily because prices are so high or anything, so I don't want y'all to think I'm in here making a political statement on that. It's just with me, again, smaller family, and we don't want to stress ourselves out and have giant bills after the holidays. That's just me. Oh boy, Cash. I drew that. No, I didn't draw that. I did not draw that.
Maybe next year, Mr. Green.
I just thought it was a funny picture. Wanted to put it up. I'm sure it's making a lot of people mad, but it shouldn't make you mad, man. It's just a joke. Just a joke. We're all humans. Hair's drying out a little bit now. Takes forever to dry this shit. It's so long.
Doesn't know why he picked such an ugly shirt, but knows
it's so long. That's what she said. No, she never said that to me. I just broke up with a girlfriend of ours of 9 years. She's keeping kids from me, so holidays are a bummer for me. Oh, shit, dude.
It's a good shirt. like flowers.
9 years. Mm.
Start investing. with
God,
your
man.
accounts. Talk about easier investing. Checks.
That's tough. It's a tough breakup, especially around the holidays. Keeping the kids from you. Why aren't you keeping the kids from you, bro? It's not cool.
Sharing that holiday feeling with checks. Never
It's not
gets
cool. Cash Muppet Hospital.
Just joy.
That sucks, Art of Pain. I feel you, man.
Just your
I've been
shot.
through that pain before in my life.
Just to get in there.
I'm trying to think. I've never lost anybody after 9 years.
Way out.
I've lost somebody after like 3 years, but I've been married for a while now, so
Just to go for it.
must suck.
Just choose.
Must really, really
We
suck.
craft cards for those who choose to do more than simply move.
But if she's being a prick about you seeing your kids, then you know, courts maybe will hatch that out for you. But I mean, I can't. I wish there was a way I could make you happy around Christmas and cheer you up a little bit. That would really suck, not having your kids around. Terrible shit, bro. Art of Pain should have kept that trouser snake zipped up. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Here we go. Let me see. I have to spend more money this Christmas simply because my brother and his wife insist on procreating in the spring. So I have to buy Christmas presents and 3 birthdays in a month. Just selfish. That reminds me of hold on. What you said reminds me of an episode of the one with Larry David. Shit. What's his show? Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah, there was a Curb Your Enthusiasm where this woman had like 9 kids or something, and he was sitting at the barber shop talking about it, and they had lost one of their kids to a kid wasn't born, died before birth, and he said, well, you know, you got 9 of them already out there, 9 little yous running around. Do you really need another one? He was like, I mean, there's 9 little yous running around. Isn't that enough? I always thought that was funny as fuck. All right, here we go. She let a dude move 1 week after breakup. I talked shit about him publicly on Facebook, so she's letting him run the house there, I guess. Oh, so it's public too. Move in. Well, fuck. Art of Pain. It's even worse because, you know, just putting your businesses out there on. Well, I mean, you could use it if you're trying to show what a piece of crap this guy is. Granddaughter has birthdays in December as well, 24th and 20th. I'm in February, so is that RR hat old school? It's kind of a, I don't know, I picked it up one day because I saw it and I threw it on and I was like, I like that fucking hat. Somebody told me it's kind of an Elvis, or Elvis wore these when he drove motorcycles on his hat, with a hat like this, but it's also a chauffeur hat. I just thought it was cool. I liked it. It spoke to me. You can pay Marcus to protect you from Marcus. Enjoy your radiation charged smart meter showers. The country has no actual men. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot to take in one reading. Those 3. All I'll tell you is peace and love, brothers. That's all I'll tell you. We called them railroad hats years ago. Yeah, somebody also said that to me. They said it was a conductor hat. That's probably what it is. I don't know. I just like funky hats. I've always liked funky hats. Can you read this one? It's backwards. Mayor of Titty City.
Mom
You always got to have colorful hats. And, well, you don't have to, but I do. I wear colorful hats and things like that. And part of it is to, when I'm auditing, if people see me looking strange, that kind of, you know, draws their attention my way. If they want to come over and talk to me, or if they're afraid to talk to me, then that's what we figure out. We called them railroad hats years ago. Road hats. Railroad hats. Jesus Christ, I can't read. He has 10 felonies, including meth manufacturing, burglary, and animal cruelty. He just got out of jail for 2 years for animal cruelty. You're shitting me, right? Bro. Bro, you got it on this guy. You got it on this guy. I don't know you as a person, but goddamn, man, you don't. You.
That's right. Flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips.
Two things you don't do in this country. Two things. Two fucking things you never, ever do. One, diddle a kid. You don't do that shit. I don't care if they're 16 or 17. You can find somebody closer to your age. You can do it. Gotta have confidence in yourself. You don't need to prey on younger people. That's number one. That's what you don't do. Number two, you're never fucking cruel to animals. Cruelty to animals? Dude. Everybody's gonna hate this guy. They're gonna hate him. I hate him already. And I usually don't prejudge, but when you tell me he's got several counts of animal cruelty, that tells me he's a regular. And yeah, that's disgusting, bro. You got to win her back, man. At the minimum, you got to get him out of her life. What a piece of trash. All right, hold on. 3 birthdays around Christmas. It's just taking a piss. What am I supposed to do? Not get them a present for Christmas and their birthday? I can't do that. But honestly, it's a financial strain in January. Well, I mean, I don't know. I would just say, you know, can we have a talk with our kids about just excess? You know what I mean? I mean, I'll give you a story real quick. Here comes a liver cheese story for you guys, okay? Hang in there, hear me out. It's relevant. When I was little, I had a stepdad who worked his ass off for us. And he was the kind of man who, when he had the money, he spent it. You know, and Elvis was like that. A lot of people, you know, if you don't come from money, a lot of times when you're poor and you get money, you know, there's a lot of things you can do with it, but sometimes people just spend for other people. And he was not a great man. You know, I won't get into specifics, but he wasn't a good guy. But the one thing that he did was around Christmas, he would, if he had worked, you know, I think he was a pipe fitter. If he had work around Christmas, we knew we were going to have a big ass Christmas because he spent the money on Christmas. That was what he did. And as a kid, you didn't mind that. But I remember, and it shaped me in my life. I was 12 years old, and he had a particularly good year where he you know, busted his ass and made enough money and spent it all on us. And I would wake up on Christmas morning and I had like a fucking half a living room full of toys. You know, I had a sister, she was taken care of. We just had all these fucking toys just everywhere. And as a kid, you're like, oh shit, you know. And I loved it, man. I went in and I played with the toy. I remember the toys I had too. I remember the toys I had that year. And I was so excited. And then I went down, I got my clothes on after playing with my toys for a while. And I went down to my friend's house right down the street. And I went into his house and he had one present. He had one present. He had a Hot Wheels set, which probably cost $25. And he was so excited about it. He was playing on it. And I played on it with him. And then he was like, come on, let's go to your house. Let's go see what you got. You know, show me what you got. And I was embarrassed. I was fucking embarrassed. And I told him, no, we'll do that later. We'll do that later. And I went and I kind of got all my toys out of the living room and put a lot of them up. And I learned a lot that day. That single day, I learned a lot. And while I was happy for what I got, I was hurt that he didn't get what I got. So that's the end of that story. So I don't know, talk to kids maybe about excess and how much, you know. I mean, pick one or two things you really, really want. Otherwise, you're just going to go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses. What are you, old man? I'm me. I'm me, brother. We got 10-3 now. Detroit scored. Bro, that is deep. That is a huge amount of self-awareness. Dude, I didn't think anybody had listened. I looked up and I saw I only had four viewers left. So thank you for hanging around for that story. I don't know, man. I think as a kid, I went through a lot of traumatic things, and when you do that, you're kind of forced to grow up a little faster, and it opened up my eyes to a lot of things. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't know, and it ain't like we were rich, you know. We didn't, we weren't, man. He lived paycheck to paycheck. That's just the kind of person he was. Some people have that mentality where, you know, I have it, I'm going to spend it. And that's okay, man. If you can hustle through life, and you don't want your goal isn't to have $1 million, and you can live like that, bro. You can live like that. I understand. The holidays have definitely been too commercialized. Yeah, they have. And you know, man, you got kids, so, and I know that's easy for me to say when you got a kid yelling, I gotta have this, I gotta have this, I gotta have this. I get it, because I was one of those kids. But I was also aware, you know, that I didn't have I didn't have an idea of how much we could get. I just kind of played it by ear. If it was something very expensive, you know, I would hint at it really early on. If I get anything, it's just this one thing, you know. And then, of course, you'd always get that toy and be disappointed. You'd be disappointed with the toy. Right? Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I only want all y'all to have a good Christmas. I just don't want you to pressure yourselves too much because of it. You know what I mean? It's I know my shit's going crazy right now. The background thing on this is weird. Maybe I can get it straight. Hang on. I laid back for a minute and my beagle has assaulted my chest. Here's Lily. You want to say hello to everybody? Boy, Lily, my little beag's here. The other day I got a little worried because the Rupert, my problem dog, got into her right here on her fucking nose, and she had, maybe you can see them. Hang on, I'm gonna try to. You see those two marks right there? That's for my other dog, and on the other side, she got it on this side too. My other dog had her mouth completely on her. It was about food, and it was my fault because I didn't realize that it's never acceptable for them to be that way. But it happened. And I broke them apart and she bled a little bit, but she's a hardy son of a bitch. Her nose looked funny for a day. It was swollen and like she'd eaten a bee or something. But she's good now. She's tough. Thank you for listening to that story about my dog. Yeah, that's rude. So anything else going on? Art of Pain? Anything other than that? Well, You've told us a lot tonight, brother. I appreciate you sharing that with us, man. Because we, this room here, we're gonna have our trolls come in, but we're also gonna have people who want to talk to you about whatever the hell you got going on. Because that's how social media should be used. It shouldn't be used just to troll people. It should be used to find answers and get the clarification you need about certain things. And you don't need any more clarification, Art of Pain, because your ass, you're dealing with a fucking animal cruelty guy. Oh man, if I was there with you, man, I've never been a violent person. My wife says I'm not a pacifist because I do think that violence is required sometimes, unfortunately. Very rarely. I want to say that. But in certain situations, it may apply. But people who fucking hurt animals, they make me want to be a nasty individual. They make my heart boil. I want to. I just, if I ever saw it, I told my wife, I was like, hey, if you ever see I'm in jail, most likely it's going to be because I saw fucking, you smart ass Roscoe. That was funny. I tell her it's going to be because I fucking helped an animal or something, or I broke a window on a car, or jumped in someone's backyard to rescue an animal. I know you are, Roscoe. Must have been worrying for the day. Dude, she won't even let me have my dog. I've been gone for just over 2 months. And cops said I wasn't able to get anything of mine out of the house. Dude, she's even got your dog. She's harboring your dog with an animal cruelty guy. Oh my God, brother. All right, man. We might have to form up a posse for this guy. You don't hurt animals. You don't hurt kids. It's very simple. Yep. The two things I said. And I think, diddling kids. You can also talk about, hurting kids. We won't get into the whole, the way you discipline your kids, because that's a whole nother subject that I'm not qualified to speak on, because I have no kids. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the back. Cool. I'm just trying to figure out if any dogs ever do that. My dogs want to get the hell out. As soon as I'm gonna, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let my terror in, Rue. She's at the door, so give me 1 second. She'll probably barge up here and knock everything down. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on up. Come on, we got room. Leave her alone. Come on. You hear my other dog barking at Rue? They're such jealous sons of bitches. Oh God, they want all my love, every one of them, and it's hard. I'll be 11-on-1, and the other one's looking at me like, why the fuck are you doing that, dude? Bro, get a life. I do feeding station in my town. That's awesome, bro. Are you talking about feeding animals or feeding humans? Either or is great, so don't think one of them's worse than the other. Bro, get a life. Thank you. Dogs are generally gentle. They only bite if you touch their private parts. Oh boy. My dogs are they're all fixed, so they're not supposed to be this aggressive with each other. Quit fucking with her. Let her up here. Be a dick to her. I try not to touch my dog's privates, man. I'm gonna tell you this: if you ever go take your dogs to the vet, and they tell you they need to express their anal glands, I would suggest that you walk out of the room right about then, because it's Cash Patel. Yeah, walk out of the room if the doctor says, "Oh, we need to express his anal glands," because I've been in the room when that happens, and you don't really want to see it. It's humiliating for the dog and for you. Has anybody else ever experienced having to have your dog's anal glands expressed? Anyone? It's pretty funny now because Ace back. Last time you were angry, angry Gene. I don't know, man. That live stream that I did the other day, actually, I picked up a lot of subs on that thing. I had a good talk with somebody. I think you were there. There's a guy that was in prison. He's getting out of prison, and he's going into civil law. And I thought that was fucking fantastic. It just goes to show you that people who are given opportunities, who have, if you're given the right opportunities, a lot of people will turn their life around. We don't look at reforming criminals in this country, unfortunately. Our solution is lock them up and throw away the key, which, you know, that gives you a fair amount of safety, I would guess. But what happens when that person gets out and they're angry as hell because they have no opportunities? They may have kept straight in prison. I'm just saying, man, it's something that we should look at. We should definitely look at that. I know other countries, how their prisons run, and here it's a for-profit system, and it's getting kind of ridiculous. LOL, can't say I have. I never seen you like that. You got passion. Well, that was, I don't know if you could tell, T-Do. I don't know how long you were on the live stream, but holy shit, man, I was fucking nervous, dude. I'm telling you, man, I don't get nervous like that. I actually was a little nervous for that one. Hey, you jackass. Because I just didn't know what was going to happen. And that guy came in, recorded, and in case they deleted my video. That was all cool as shit, dude. I appreciate that, T2, though. When I go out and do those things, man, a lot of them, especially that one, you'll see it. You'll see the passion there. As a matter of fact, that one right there got me interested in doing another one, which could be really good. Might do it tomorrow. Going over there. You can't come over here right now, baby. Sorry. Might do it tomorrow, but the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Shelby County administration buildings. They're all together. And I've been there before, and I've had good videos there before. I had a guy that worked there who said he wanted me dead. He's sorry I wasn't dead. They told me I couldn't sign. I had to sign in. I signed in Donald Duck. I walked around. It was a good one. It was a good video. A lot of tyrants there. They're playing. Now the tyrants didn't violate my rights. I'll be the first one to say that they didn't. But they were kind of pricks. So I'm thinking about going there for a live stream. Because there's a hallway that has these wonderful pictures that I think would make a wonderful story. And I want to go down that hallway and make sure that I get all those pictures and tell you a little bit about them. And then we'll see if anybody wants to interfere with my story. Fingers crossed, right? Hey! What the hell? Hey, what happened? Y'all gotta stop. Stop. Come here. Stop. What happened? What just happened? Stop. Make up right fucking now. It's okay. Calm down. Rue, what the hell are you doing? Stop it. Stop it.
Initially, it looked like it was batted.
You got it? Stop. Are you going to be good with her? She's scared as shit. Look at her. Look what you did to her. Come on, baby. I don't know why y'all got into it over there, but that's two times in like 5 days. Y'all got to stop that shit. Okay? You can't be the problem baby. You can't be the problem baby. You can't. Okay? Now make up. And see if they can make up on camera. Y'all gonna make up? Okay. Are you still scared of her? Are you gonna go over there? Was she playing and got a little fucking carried away? Because that's what she does? Yeah, she does that. Now go on over there. She's not gonna hurt you. I'm right here. I'm right here. Going over there. Going over there. Oh my God, guys. I have a full-on fucking 5-star crisis over here. The Beagle is Lily. The one that got into her is Rue. And my good boy Mose, he's sitting over on the side of the bed not doing shit. I'm trying to see, they're right behind me right now. I'm trying to see that they don't get into it with each other again. Because she gets real, she plays really, really rough. And sometimes the Beagle loves it, and sometimes they... See, you hear her? That's her playing. She sounds like a fucking coyote or a fucking Tasmanian devil. Here, listen. Listen. It's my life. Tasmanian devil dog attacking my Beagle. Oh my God. All right. Private prisons. That's why I like you to say profits. What's the dog's names? What's that drawing behind you? It's Cash Patel. Just whatever you do, don't touch their privates. I'll try not to, man, when I'm splitting them up. I'll try to make sure I don't touch their privates. Thank you for that, Ryan. I love it when we get some humor in here, man. Beagle's still behind me. Other dogs, Rue's gone away, and I think they're good. But she's going to try to jump over my shoulder in a minute. And when she does, she's going to get a Beagle toss. All right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that you guys, that guy was pretty cool to be in here talking about, how he's progressing in his life. And I love hearing those stories from y'all, man. If you got something you're proud of, man, come in here and say it. I want to fucking read it to the world, to all 6 of us. You never know, though. I've got enough subs where a live feed could bring hundreds. They've happened before. Yeah, a guy was telling me that T-Do, the guy was telling me hold on. 10-6 now, guys. Detroit, 5 minutes. Detroit leads 10-6. Hey. Sit down. You're playing ass. I'm gonna put you back outside. Actually want to hear something that would make anyone proud. I do want to hear that. I love that shit, man. Too much negative shit these days, man. We need to highlight positive things. Like my dog acting like a total asshole. She's just playing. You hear the sneeze? If you ever have dogs that are playing with each other, and you hear, and they seem like they're being extra rough, and you hear one of them sneeze right after they, bark or whatever, that means you're fine. When they're sneezing to each other, they're letting each other know that I'm playing, okay, I'm playing too. If you didn't know that about dogs, now you do. It's super cool. I had never noticed it, but I notice it all the time now because they sneeze all the fucking time when they're playing. Especially her, because she's a big girl, Rue. She could do some damage. 10-6 with 4 minutes 36 seconds left. Detroit up over Dallas.
Is the master of long plays.
Anybody, anything that made you would make anyone proud, or proud that you did, or proud that you've done. Little things, man. It can be anything. You can tell me. You can tell me. I smiled at the guy at the gas station today, or I talked to somebody at the gas station, and they wound up being they tell me this amazing story. Those are the kind of things I like to hear about. Did you see the Beatles anthology remastered on Disney Plus yet? Outstanding. Plus they added some stuff. Is that the one? Hang on. Is that the one that they put up last year? No, that wasn't it. The one they put up a couple years ago around Christmas, they put one up where it was showing them. It was showing them doing their last album. That one was cool. So I'm definitely gonna look that up. Absolutely. But it was so cool to see them in the studio, all how they interacted with each other, their personalities and everything. And what did they, Let It Be? I think it was Let It Be. I think they showed the actual first time that was played on a piano. I think, if I remember correctly. I was blown away by it, because I was like, holy shit. That's the first time they've ever played those notes. I think that's really cool. I'll look that up, man. Science, one thing I learned. Okay, I missed one of yours. I'm 33. I was on meth and heroin for 6 years, from 20 to 26. I got sober. Good on you, bro. Got a job, got my driver's license, got a car, and decided to go back to school. I just got my bachelor's degree in computer science. One thing I learned. Ryan, fucking badass, dude. Badass, Ryan. I love that shit, man. You're never out of the game, man. You're never fucking out of the game. Don't ever forget that. If we ever talk about suicide or anything like that in here, I want you guys to know that you're never out of the game. And to be honest with you, if I ever come in here talking about suicide or something, or I sound a little off for whatever reason, I would hope you guys would say the same thing to me, okay? I don't know why I went from that incredible thing to talking about suicide. Oh, yeah, I do, because you're never out of the game. In this country, you're never out of the game. I mean, the opportunities are there. Granted, you know, some of the opportunities you're going to get at first aren't going to be fucking great, man. You know, we all have this grand idea of the American dream, but it's so different for many different people. But that's good on you, bro. I'm glad you're getting your life in order, and hopefully you'll get to a place where, you know, finances are at least on the back burner. You know, that's the main thing. Get those back there so you can focus on family and whatever it is your passion is in life, bro. That's all I gotta say. I know your passion in life right now. It's fucking making yourself better. That's awesome. No new one you were thinking get back? Oh, okay. Was it Get Back? Okay. I knew it was a big one. But I love that documentary. Holy shit, that was a good one. I need to see a Prince documentary, dude. Why ain't we seen a fucking 4-hour Prince documentary? I think they were going to release one, actually, now that I think about it, but I think it's a state backed off of it or something. I don't know why, man. You can't do that to us. When we lose a genius like that, man, we need to see all his shit. Show it. Bring it out. Bring it out like the fucking Epstein files, man. We want to see all of it. I don't care if it's Prince playing fucking Happy Birthday on a fucking xylophone. I don't care. I want to see it. You know what I mean? That's fucking Prince. Show me that shit. I don't care if it doesn't sound great. I actually want to hear the stuff that doesn't sound great. That's more interesting to me than the shit that sounds amazing. So yeah, let's get that, man. Let's get a Prince one too. Good morning from Liverpool. Hell yeah, 2:25 a.m., bro. Thank you for hanging out, man. Damn, you look good for 38, 33. I ain't 33. I heard Motorhead in the background. It was probably a commercial, or maybe it was just the halftime thing going to. I'm watching a football game.
It's pretty good. I mean, does Jerry Jones get the last laugh at some point?
Check out the new. Okay, I got that. I got a new girlfriend. We'll see. You met a new girlfriend? When? Today, bro? Is that a real thing? That happened today? Mm-mm.
No question.
You clowns are out of control. What's the score now? It is. Detroit scored. It's 17-6. Holy, and it's not halftime. Holy shit. Beagle. How anybody's still in this chat with you fucking baying like that, I have no idea. That's cool, T2. If you want to share details, go ahead, brother. I appreciate it. If you don't, that's cool too, but congratulations, man. Ryan, what's the score now? It's 17-6. Detroit. 3:40 left. Dallas driving. Dallas almost at the 50 with 3:34 left, down 17-6. Is that a colored pencil drawing of Cash Patel behind you? Yeah, it is. Can I get a shout out? Hell yeah, Colby Bailey. Shout out to Colby Bailey, 9085. I hope I never hear you talk like that. You cool? What did I say, T2? It may have been yesterday, and the documentary was Beatles anthology. I'm definitely looking it up, man. Might do it tonight. I could love me some restorative music playing in the background. It's been a while. She gave me her number. I've been divorced twice. We see because I know drama. We'll see because you know drama. Well, all I would say to you, brother, and you can take this liver cheese advice or you can throw it away. All I can say to you is just don't put any labels on the shit. Don't put any labels on it. Enjoy yourselves. Make sure you're on the same page. And I mean, if you're both at a point in your life where the next step is obvious, then that's cool. But just talk to her, communicate, you know? And, but yeah, just don't label it. You know, there's so much pressure. Oh, you've been married once, you've been married twice, you've been married 3 times. So what, man? None of that would matter to me if I met the right person for me. You know, if she had been married 3 times, but she was right for me, dude, I really don't. First off, I don't care what other people think. But second off, you just need to enjoy yourselves. No labels. Hang out with each other. Fucking have fun. Be a friend. And you never know, man. Next thing you know, you could have another love of your life. All right? Bro, you're not going to elaborate on the Patel drawing? I'm confused, LOL. It's just a funny picture. I saw it today. Somebody put it up on Facebook, and I was like, that's pretty funny. Not going to lie. They made it look like a kid drew it or something. I don't know the origins of it or anything. I have no idea. But when I saw it, I just laughed, and I was like, that's a funny background. Let me throw that up. Martin Knox, you subbed. Thank you, man. That's fucking awesome. I love that. You said if you come here depressed, let us know. Yes, I did. I did say that. Because I have mental, I've got my demons, man. I have good days and I have bad days. It's, I don't know, man. It's never something in my life that I've thought about through my life. I mean, I've
think you're alone.
Let me rephrase that.
Your celebration dance.
Sometimes you get to a place where you wonder if you're not better somewhere else. Does that kind of make sense? I mean, you get into this mind state where you're like, should I even be here? You know what I mean? What value am I bringing? And that's defeatist mindset, and it's easy to get there, and it's hard to get out of. That's all I'll say about that, man. I mean, it's a topic that's rough. A lot of people don't ever want to talk about it, but you talk about somebody like Robin Williams, a guy on the outside. These guys that on the outside look like they're happy all the time, or they're always positive and always, they have fucking dark times too. Robin Williams, the guy couldn't really, I don't know, man. It was that persona. It followed him throughout his life. He's always the guy, the zippy guy, the coke guy, the guy that's clever, the guy that comes up with the funny stuff, the guy that you always have to be on. Those guys, some comedians are the most fucking tragic people you ever meet in your fucking life, dude. Up here, they're just not, they're just, I'm not going to say they're not right, but they know a lot of shit that they really don't probably want to know. And when you get to a place in life, when you learn these things, it can make you seem jaded. It can make you seem jaded as fuck, I get that. I totally get that. I don't know, man, but it's a common thing that people. Am I on Facebook? Yeah, I'm on Facebook. We all do. It's good to talk. I appreciate that. I know exactly what you mean. Thank you, Fahmy. I'm glad I connected with you on that one. I love Robin Williams. Can't watch his movies anymore because I know the end. Yeah. Yeah, and that sucks, man. It's like Anthony Bourdain. I mean, the guy was fucking amazing. I loved him, man. I watched all his videos. Guy was at the time, man. There was a time when if you would have asked me who I would like to meet in media, it could have been 10 years ago or whatever, I would have absolutely said Anthony Bourdain, because I loved his shows. I loved his shows because he showed the areas and their food, but he also talked. They talked about some real shit in his show. And then to see him take his own life, part of me's like, that's fucking terrible. But the other part of me's like, man, he did it on his own terms. And I know that comes from a deep, dark place to say that, but think about that. He decided when he wanted to go. And hopefully he let other people know or warn some people. I don't know, man. It's a touchy fucking subject. I love Robin Williams, but yeah. So, yeah, Bourdain seemed to have his life completely in order. I mean, guys travel around the world, try new foods, do new things, and then how can a guy like that off himself? I don't know. Maybe he's seen some awful shit. I have no idea. I can't get into his head. I wish I could. Anthony Bourdain, my other guy. Joe Rogan was shocked and wished Anthony Bourdain reached out to him. Yeah, man, that was rough. That was rough, man. He was a good guy. He was a good guy. A lot of these people we lose. There's good things about a lot of celebrities that we lose, but there's certain people who seem to transcend all the bullshit. And he was one of those guys, man. He was just fucking, he was magnetic. He wasn't a great looking guy. I love that about it. He didn't care. I'm not saying he didn't care. He probably cared a little, but you know what I mean. It wasn't a big thing for him. He was an older guy. He let it go. I like that. But again, he was just a good man. And when you lose a good man like that, it fucking sucks, man. Because how many of those are left? Fucking Crocodile Hunter, he was one of them. Steve Irwin. When that guy, how sometimes you lose someone that you've never met, but it just gut punches you. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, that was a hard one. It can be a musician, Tom Petty. It can be any of them. Soundgarden, Chris Cornell. Or Mr. Rogers. I'm just saying, when we lose those kind of people, we do a double take. There's a reason we do a double take. We might not line it up in our head, but they're just generally really good people. Dolly Parton. I don't, when all that rumor was going around about Dolly, she was on her deathbed, I didn't like that shit. I was like, no, we can't lose Dolly. And George Strait. I come home, everybody telling me George Strait's looking bad. So I don't want to lose George Strait. I don't want to fucking lose anybody, really. But I really don't want to lose the ones who, you know what I mean, the good ones, the humanitarians, if you will. All right, let me see. Well, we both had female problems, so that is a killer. That's why I say we see with this. That's why I say we'll see with this new girlfriend. I know drama and stress. Yeah, man. Oh, you got to be careful who you let into your life at an advanced age. Because we've seen the bullshit, you know. We don't have time for it. we just don't, man. So I get you there, man. I get you there. Oh, fuck. One of my dogs changed it off the channel. Which one of you dickheads did that? Oh, the Beagle. Beagle, you didn't want to watch the Dallas game?
And eventually he comes to share Galen
Prime
Barnes'
Video.
conviction. The two of them said to each other,
What's up, David? That's why, yeah, when you get to be a certain age, I think the drama in your life, you just want gone. You know, maybe it's not everybody, but it's certainly me. I don't want your drama. I've got enough of my own. People pulling that shit into your life, it's like, man, fuck. What? Are you okay? Did Rue hurt you? Got to get the game back on. Cause of you. All right. I could watch sports and bet on it all day, but miss the female. Yeah. How much you gamble on sports, T2? You making any money off of it? Oh, God, my God. People coming in now looking like, what the hell is this? I'm 50 years old. I hate drama. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, let's see what's going on now. If y'all maybe missed something good, Dallas scored. It looks like they missed the 2-point conversion or the extra point. I'm not sure which. But it's 17-9 now with 45 seconds left before halftime. So we got a pretty good game here.
45 seconds, and the Lions have one timeout.
Pretty good game here. I don't know what the line is on this game. I'm going to guess. Tell me how close I am, guys. I'm going to guess on the line of this game before it started. I'm going to guess that Detroit was favored by 4. 4. How close am I? Was I close or way off? Lions by 4. Anybody want to fill me in? Isn't it fascinating how Vegas gets it so fucking close? Kind of makes you wonder. You guys ever wonder about that? If some of this shit maybe any of y'all ever, I know it seems ridiculous that you would get all these people on a field and that any of them will be able to change the outcome of a game. But I mean, we've seen it in the past. We've seen it in the NBA, and I'm sure it's happened in college, and I'm sure it's happened in pro. But how coordinated is it? That's what I want to know. I do good. Both my late uncles were owning a bookies bar, and father took me to the horse racing track when I was 6. So you're decent. You're the Boston guy. Yeah. You're Patriot. Patriot guy. Boy, T2. Old Portnoy's been trolling like a motherfucker for y'all, hadn't he? Portnoy. Man, he's been all over. He is, I respect Portnoy. Biggest troll. Knows exactly what he's doing. Anytime you see one of his rage bait videos, old Dave knows what he's doing. I like Dave. Even though we probably don't agree on a lot of things, I like him as a human. I think he's a good guy. You can't adopt a fucking pit bull and then adopt. I think he's got a pit bull and a beagle, just like I do. You don't just go out and adopt animals like that and be a shitty person. I think you're a good person. How lucky can we get? Tom Brady or now Drake May? Yeah, Drake May, man. You guys are. I think I've only seen y'all play once this year. But I've seen the results. And you guys are kicking much ass. I'm really surprised by the Bears. A lot of people are saying they're paper. I don't know about that. Damn, sorry, guys. Give me a second. God damn. Still the same score, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Oh, look at this shit. Move over. Detroit had 45 seconds left with the ball before half. And they just got a big pass interference and looks like they're almost in field goal range. In 45 seconds. All right. I like knives. Well, fuck, man. Who doesn't like knives? Knives are cool, dude. Just don't stab your scrotum with them. You'll be good. Bears versus Patriots, revenge for 1986. T2, you're taking us back there, brother. Do you see they got a documentary coming out with the Super Bowl Shuffle? I want to say it's on Netflix. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, Super Bowl Shuffle. Jim McMahon. Fucking hell of a tough-ass quarterback. He was tough. Who's your favorite quarterback of all time, T2? Tom Brady. It'd be hard to argue that one. Tom, I'm not going to lie to you, T2. There was a time where I called on with all the media craze about, they were all hating Tom Brady and this and that. But to be honest with you, and I'm not lying to you here, 100% honest, that I've also grown to respect the guy. So those days, I'm over those. I respect him for what he was, and I respect him more because of Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. Tom just didn't. I don't know. Mahomes sometimes, man, I know the kid's great, but man, he's all the time crying for penalties, all the time. And it's just kind of like, dude, we see that, America sees that shit. So just don't do that all the time, because when you do that all the time, you get a reputation. I'm not taking nothing away from the kid. He's a fucking great quarterback. You'd have to be an idiot just because you don't like him to say that he's not a great quarterback. And it's the same with Tom Brady. A lot of people fucking jumped on that hate bandwagon. I never hated the guy. That's much too strong a word. But even the fans that are just won't give credit where credit's due. It's like, dude, step back from your fandom of your team and look at his actual numbers. And there's no denying that he's the greatest quarterback
I'm going places
of all time, period. stats-wise.
Kesimpta is the only B-cell treatment you can take at home or take with you.
And that's one thing. Another thing I'll give Tom.
Lapses in slow disability progression.
Tom was a fucking team leader.
Powerful results.
He was a team leader.
Don't take
He didn't look like it sometimes. You know, sometimes he looked meek over there on the sidelines. But no, he was, dude, he was always trying to pump his players up, pump his team up. He was about a brotherhood. You know, he understood how important that was on the field. So he was absolutely a leader. One of the best leaders, without a doubt, because he motivated players to be better. And that's hard to find, man. That's a when you get somebody that can do that, you got it, man. You got it. Prime example is the Memphis Grizzlies right now. I don't know if you're into baseball, but our other GOAT, David Big Papi Ortiz, Boston Red Sox, 3 rings, World Series. Yeah, man. You will never hear me say that Boston isn't a fucking great sports city. It's awesome. Y'all got a lot up there, man. It's a beautiful city. I've never been there, but I've seen travel videos, and people seem cool. Seem cooler than they are in Philly. I got nothing against Philly, but you know how their fans are, man. They'll change. They'll turn on you in a second. But yeah, I'll give you that too, man. Baseball is one of those. This year was the first time in a long time I didn't watch one single game in MLB. And it wasn't just because I didn't want to. I just never got around to finding the time to do it. But love baseball, you know, American sport. I like all the sports, but I'm also not. I don't know. I'm not a. I can't really say that shit. Everybody's got to be a rabid fan of at least one team. It's 20-9. They hit the field goal, so Detroit's up 20-9 at halftime. What are your teams? Man, they change all the time. I just I like stories, man. T2. I like stories. I'm probably the guy that you would make a lot of money off of in sports betting, because I get behind a story. And I want that story to come true no matter what it is. I get that. I get that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Hometown pride. I like my Grizzlies. I like my Tigers, my Memphis Tigers, even though they suck ass. And the Grizzlies suck ass too, but they're getting better. And I like my Redbirds. We got a AAA team here called the Redbirds. I'll check their games out from time to time. But we do love our Grizzlies here. I do know that our city loves the Grizzlies. They love them. People try to come and say Nashville's going to take the Grizzlies, and man, the Memphians stand up and say, bullshit, you ain't taking our Grizzlies. We support them. We're there for them. We show up for them, and that's what matters. If they could ever get their shit together, they got an exciting team. Boston always got a great team in basketball. You ain't got to even guess. They're always going to have a good team. Bruins too, probably, right?
Heavy dose of Jameer Gibbs and their inspirational leader, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
No, that's cool. You know, it'd be really fucking cool, man, wouldn't it be awesome if we could get, and I know this is just a pipe dream and it could never happen, but hear me out. Wouldn't it be fucking super cool if, like, college teams, let's get rid of the NIL, get rid of that. I think NIL's ruined college. But, man, just if you had a college team that maybe they could only have players that are within, like, 50 miles of the city, a little area. That would make things damn interesting. You know what I mean? Because then you would really be behind your team. If everybody on that team is from your area, I think that'd be fucking super cool. It would never happen, but I think it's cool. I think it's a cool concept.
will take it in for the touchdown. This is somebody Brian Schottenheimer said before half. We got to stop this guy. We got to contain this guy because he's getting it done with the run and
20-9. What was the line, anybody? Tell me if I was right on the line. I guessed it was 4. Hour and 40 minutes. I love coming on here and talking to myself, to you guys. It's really fun. It corrects me mentally. Y'all give me the power.
The same as having State Farm. It's like needing the certainty of this delivery.
Jake from State Farm.
Absolutely, they're still in it.
But getting that delivery.
Any of you guys ever think any of these celebrities, or are there any certain celebrities on TV that you think are way too exposed? Like, I don't know, anyway, like Shaq. Is Shaq doing too much on commercials? You know, it's like, damn, Shaq, now you're baking a pizza, now you're fucking now you're selling me insurance. Now what else are you doing, Shaq? Jesus.
I love the vibe in here. It's so
Yes, Kardashians. The Kardashians, you don't like to see them in commercials. Another one who was really doing it a lot last year, but they're not doing as much, was Snoop Dogg. Boy, Snoop Dogg was jumping in there getting all that advertising money. Lately, though, I haven't seen him as much. Now my dog wants in again, of course. Now, you stay out there for a little bit, girl. It's not too cold for you. That gives you character. That gives you character. Sitting out in the cold weather with your giant coat. She's got this giant thick ass. She's the softest dog I've ever met. Doesn't have that wire hair. It's got like a fur almost. Love it, man. I love it. I'm gonna let her in real quick, guys. Stay with me, all 3 of you. Chat about one more thing. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. All right, playoff picture. Look at Carolina, 7-6. Snoop Dogg, but Biggie and Tupac. Snoop sold out like Ice Cube. Yeah, Ice Cube definitely sold out. Speaking on that, did you guys watch the 3 of Us? I thought more than that. Snoop Dogg, 3 of Us. I thought more than that. Yeah, they're popping in and out, man. Don't leave me just because there's 4 of us in here now. Hey, one person commented on one of my videos today, and they were like, "Oh, social media makes me lonely." And I was like, "Don't be lonely. Come in, join the chat." Like the beard, appreciate it, bro. JC or lady. Yeah, but I left a comment. I was like, "Yeah, come on in and get our live stream. We want to get to know you." And then she told me, she said, "I'm on most of your live streams. I just don't talk." And I'm like, "You got to talk. Talk to us. Tell us who you are. We'd like to know you, especially if you're on a lot of my feeds." Sit down, girl. Like the beer. Hey, yeah, what I wanted to ask y'all, did you see the Biggie, not the Biggie Smalls, the fucking Puff Daddy? The Puff Daddy thing on Netflix? If you haven't seen that, get to watching. The beard is cool. I have a goatee. You got a goatee? So you got maybe a third of it? Quarter of it? Appreciate it, Titu. Titu, you need to watch that video on Puff Daddy. Woo! Man.
It's a live bet montage.
It's 4 episodes. They're an hour each. Man. That guy was something else, dude.
This is a hot flash.
Power.
This is a non-flash.
Corruption. Greed. It's all fucking there, man. That guy.
Ask about Vioza.
Puff Daddy, man. Look. Yeah, I think it's Netflix. Let me see where it is. I think it's Netflix.
So you can have fewer hot flashes.
Yeah, it's Netflix. Dude, there's 4 episodes of it. It's fucking, it's good stuff, man. It's it goes into stuff that that you're just like, holy shit. You know, they go into all the did Puffy kill Tupac? Did Puffy kill Biggie? It goes into all that, dude, and then it goes into everything that he's done and what he did in his trial. Holy shit. I'm not going to spoil any of it for you. You're in for a ride. It's a good documentary. It's a good one. It's a damn fine documentary.
Your girlfriend's dad doesn't like his kid.
I don't know how I feel about the guy. I mean, obviously, he's disgusting, but I'm just trying to figure out how it happened to him. You know, and it kind of tells that a little bit. So check that out without a doubt. It's good stuff. It is a good show, good documentary. Biggie Smalls' mother said P. Diddy killed her son on her deathbed. Yeah, have you seen? Yeah, well, okay, that's you. After you see this documentary, look, man, I think that what they've done here is this documentary is kind of, to me, it felt like it was setting him up for when he does get out. Because he thinks he's going to get out and that he's just going to grab all this power again, that he's going to be this powerful mogul, you know, he's going to fucking run it like he did. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that I think they're going to try to charge him for a lot of other things when he gets out. I don't think that it's going to end the way he thinks it is. But yeah, interesting stuff. And it goes right with our channel, man. Power, greed, money, corruption. How greed and money can turn a person. Can just completely turn a person. Holy shit, scary. I love Biggie Smalls. Saw him young in a Brooklyn concert early 1990s. Dude, what's really cool that you're gonna love about this documentary is they have like some new footage that's never been shown before on the on Biggie's death. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Not good. I mean, it's not graphic or anything like that, but it just, how can it not be set up? You just, after you watch it, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up about it now. Oh, that's awesome, dude. You saw him live? I bet he was good live too, wasn't he? I bet he was, dude. I don't even have to guess. I know he was, because those guys, if they weren't good live, they weren't making it. And granted, it's a little easier for a rapper to be good live, I would think. Maybe. Yeah, probably a little easier. I like the beard. Appreciate it, Joshua Johnson. That's awesome. But that's cool, T-Do. You got to see Biggie like that, man. That's fucking awesome. He was Raw before MTV. Yeah, I'm sure. All that, you know, the studios get a hold of him and water him down, you know. I remember the first time I heard Straight Outta Compton, and I was like, holy shit. I opened up my eyes to a whole lot of things. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, fuck the police. I mean, just express yourself. I don't remember all the tracks, but I could if you put it on, because I used to listen to that Straight Outta Compton. I used to listen to that shit all the time, dude. Yeah, I know, NWA and Eazy-E. Eazy-E, man, I remember when we got a hold of that cassette. Somebody brought an Eazy-E cassette over to our hangout after school and played that shit. And we were like, holy shit, we got to have more. We got to have more. It was just so fucking unfiltered, dude. It was like they were just doing it, man. They were saying it. Saying shit that no one else would say, man. Fucking mad props for that shit. Mad props for that shit. And Ice Cube's first album was like that. America's Most Wanted, I think it was. I think that was his first one. Might not have been, but I remember his first album was really good, and then he started getting real, I don't know, started doing the movies and shit, and it just took it all away. Snoop Dogg, man, shit. First time I heard Dog House. Is that what it was called? Doggy House? You know, it's cool because you remember those. There's certain albums, man, that you fucking remember right from the start. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna forget that one. That's a big one. You know, and you don't. I don't think you like grunge, if I remember that right. But move, doggy. But yeah, that's cool to remember those albums. You know that the first time you heard them and how they made you feel. For me, it was one of them was Here Comes Rue. Now Rue's gonna get in on the live stream, everybody. Yeah, you gonna kiss me on the mouth and on the face after you did that to Biggs? This is my problem child, y'all. She probably won't turn around. Look, you want to look at the camera? Come here. See everybody? See everybody? Yeah, she's a little problem child. Okay. My first rap group, Run DMC. Fuck yeah, dude. I had my late best friend Michael took me there to see them. Yeah. I saw Run DMC with the Beastie Boys. Yeah, it was Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. They came to Auditorium North Hall here in Memphis, which isn't here anymore. And what? It was what a fucking concert. I think I was maybe 16. Might have been a little older, can't remember. But I remember going to that concert, and I remember it was Fishbone opened. I love grunge Nirvana, grunge Pit. I experienced All Young. Now take daughter to Taylor Swift concerts. Yeah. Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? I think Taylor's talented. I think she's a talented girl. I don't know if you're ready to go there yet, T2. I think she's talented. I mean, she's obviously, I don't listen to her music. It's not really geared towards me. But, you know, I think she's got talent. Oh, no. Or she's got good songwriters at the minimum. Maybe she's just got good songwriters. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. Why? Why? Did you have a dead rat in the backyard? Oh. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to read your chat. It's just, my dog's attacking me with kisses. What an asshole. Okay. I love grunge, Nirvana, grunge Pit. Okay. She is beautiful, so don't want to get that, don't want to get the ladies mad. Yeah. That's true. She's you know, look, man, it's that thing where, and we're not gonna. It's the culture war thing. You know, it is what it is. I don't let it affect my music. I try not to, but well, you never know. Let me see. But yeah, let me tell you about Run DMC, man. I saw them at Auditorium North Hall with Fishbone opened. And I knew nothing about Fishbone. Clearly, I was... Fishbone put a fucking hell of a show, dude. And then it was Run DMC after, and headlining was the Beastie Boys. So, what a fucking concert, right? And I went downtown to Auditorium North Hall before it... I was there 2 or 3 hours before the concert. I was so fucking excited. And we went across to the hotel over there. It's called the Crown. It was the Crown Plaza at the time. But and I was telling my friends, I was like, we can go up and find them. And they're like, no, man, we can't do that. And there were girls running down a hallway. And New York? No, it was in Memphis. It's down in Memphis, dude. And there were girls running up and down the hallway of one of the hallways. We were going up and down the elevators, and they got in the elevator and they were laughing and saying, "They're down there, they're down there." And I was like, okay. And we went down that hallway, and it was the funniest shit, dude, because MCA came out of the room, and he was real short. I'll never forget. Was it MCA? It wasn't MCA. It was Mike D. Yeah, it was Mike D. Came out, and he had all his gear on, but he didn't have his signature sunglasses, and he looked a little cross-eyed. I just remember thinking that. Holy shit, that Beastie Boy's a little cross-eyed. I don't know if it was just that situation, but I've never really noticed it since then. But he was kind of he wasn't really a dick. He said something like, "Nah, man, y'all got to get out of here. Y'all can't be here." You know, so we took off. And no, he wasn't a dick. He was just kind of, yeah, you can't be here. So that was cool as fuck. And then we went and saw the concert. It was amazing. Fishbone came out and fucking, I just did this punk set that blew everybody's mind. They were tearing their drums up on stage and shit. It was unreal. And it was back when the Beastie Boys first started. And when they first started, man, look, they came out and they threw a fucking, they had a 12-pack of beer. They were throwing out to the crowd. And most of their crowd was underage, I'll add. But MCA took a fucking beer and chucked it into one of the fucking speakers, one of the monitors over on the side. And it was not fake, because that monitor did not work the entire rest of the concert. So, yeah, they were teen angst at the time, and we loved it. We fucking ate it up. And at the very end of the concert, the thing on the stage opened up, and this giant inflatable thing started coming out. And it was so funny. I'll never forget, because I was like, look, it's the airplane from the album cover. It's the airplane. I thought it was the airplane. And it keeps coming out. No, it's a giant dick. They had a giant inflatable dick that came out of the stage and went about 50 feet out into the crowd. Funniest fucking thing. All my friends made fun of me for years for saying that was an airplane. But they never got invited back to Auditorium North Hall. They were banned. They could not come back after that incident. So, true story. I loved it. Thank you for laughing at it. Yeah, I appreciate that. No, but Fishbone, I'd never experienced that kind of music. I was just like, holy shit. Run DMC, I remember being good. But, yeah, Beastie Boys blew that shit out. I knew, I mean, it's not like you didn't have any doubt before, but after you see them live, you're like, yeah, they're going to be here. Those guys are going to be here for a long time. And they'd still be here, if fucking MCA, that terrible shit that happened to him. Beastie Boys were doing a lot of cool shit with their music, man. It might not have been for everybody, but they were trying different shit. Which, all I can do is give a thumbs up to that, dude. I continued to listen to them for many years. After the Hello Nasty, I kind of fell off after Hello Nasty. But always followed them. Good night. Good night, Minnie Mouser. I appreciate you being in here. Thank you very much. Yeah, you got any concert? Well, it's so much easier for me to tell you my concert story. I wish to God y'all could have a mic. That would be cool as shit if we were in here really able to talk to each other. Minnie Mouser 1. Good night, young lady or whoever you are. Disney adult, maybe? I like Disney adults. Yeah, but I wish T2. I know you got some great concert stories. I know you do, man. It sounds like me and you could just sit around and drink a 12-pack, or if you don't drink, whatever you need to do, and just shoot the shit about old concerts. Or everybody else is going. But if that one person listens, reaching that one person. If we reach that one person who wants, that was my beagle behind me. I was leaning back, trying to lean back on my pillow, and I had a beagle. Yeah, if you can reach that one person and they can go, you know what, I'm going to look that shit up. Hey, man, we've helped the world. We've steered them towards good entertainment and music. Which one of you fuckers turned the game off again? You guys are killing me. You're killing me. You keep stepping on the remote and turning the game off. We always make a joke like if they step on it and turn it to some weird channel like Lifetime, we'll be like, oh, the Beagle likes Lifetime. Okay, well, we didn't know that. We'll leave Lifetime on for you. I got lots of war stories. Hell yeah, brother. That's awesome. I got one more. It's not really... well, I can tell you about the time I got my ass kicked at Fresh Fest, 85. I went to I was probably 14 years old. Hold on, 85? Yeah, I was 14 years old. And they had Fresh Fest come through Memphis, the Mid-South Coliseum. And it was Houdini. It was, I think, maybe Run DMC. Yeah, Run DMC, Houdini. They had a bunch, Dougie Fresh. They had like a bunch of them, dude. Like a whole bunch of really good rap bands. That doesn't sound like fun in 85, haha. Yeah. So I went over what I did. This is how I got around it. I wanted to go to the concert, and of course my parents said, "Fuck no, you ain't going to that concert." So I pulled my whole. You know what? I am going to that fucking concert. You're just not going to know about it. So what I did was the Memphis Chicks had a baseball game that day. And, you know, it was one of those deals where it was like a 5 or 6 hour concert where they had all these rap bands. So me and my buddy got our parents to take us to the Good Blacks. It took us to a Chicks game, and the Chicks Stadium is right over next to the Coliseum. Well, of course, we left the Chicks game and went on over, me and one other guy, good friend of mine from back in the day. Two skinny white boys at 14 went over to the Coliseum and went up to the box office to get tickets. And of course, they didn't have any tickets; they were sold out. Well, there were a lot of people waiting around outside. Some guy comes over to me. He goes, "You got any money, man?" I was like, "No, I ain't got any money." And he did something where he reached down and pulled my pocket kind of out and saw some money, and told all his friends, "Hey, motherfucker! Hey, y'all can't be doing this. This is a civilized society. Calm down. This is a civilization. You can't be doing this." Okay, so they saw that I had money, and one of them was like, "Hey man, he's got money. He lied." And dude, they surrounded me, and it was all black guys. They surrounded me. They were fucking adults, dude. They weren't fucking kids. Surrounded me, and one of them fucking sucker punched me, and I went down, and the other one grabbed my fucking money. One of them pulled a fucking knife. After the guy sucker punched me, pulled a knife and said, "Give it to me," and I dumped it out. I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's fucking $11 or something." I threw it out, and he took off, and there was a security guard. We told the security guard didn't do a goddamn thing. I remember the next day. Yeah, I did. I got jacked. But you know what? All that says about me is that I never judged anybody for that. I never blamed it on an entire race. I never did any of that. I never had cause to not like black people just because something like that happened to me. I mean, and years later, looking back on it, I was like, God damn, I had some balls to do some shit like that. But Elvis. No, but the next day we did a police report. Nothing ever came of it, of course. After my parents found out what happened to me, because I didn't tell them. I didn't tell them. My pride was hurt so much. But so never got to see Houdini. I always wanted to see Houdini. I loved Houdini coming up, man. Those guys, they rapped about real things, you know. Houdini. They're actually a pretty good rap band. All right. For the time, they were a good rap band. Friends, how many of us have them? And big mouth, and then what the freaks come out at night. freaks come out at night. My dog did not like that shit. And then the other one was 5 Minutes of Funk. Yeah, I remember, man. Houdini was. I liked Houdini. But no. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Beagle bays will not be tolerated in this chat. Hear him sneezing? Oh my God. All right, these guys are out of control. Hey guys. So the score right now, if you're wondering, it's 27-16. Detroit, with 10 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third. So still a game. It's not over yet. But T2, all you guys, I appreciate y'all coming in here and having a little talk with me tonight, man. It's always good for me. And hopefully you're not too annoyed by my beagle. It's not always going to be like this. Again, I got a studio that I got to get up and open. It's coming, I promise. You can see my fucking records on the wall and shit. I got a Number of the Beast. I got a Number of the Beast album on the wall behind me in my studio. I got a Sir Mix-a-Lot fucking bobblehead. I got a Beatles lenticular that's super cool. And I want y'all to see that cool shit because I set that room up. But the problem is it's overloaded with a bunch of stuff right now. When I was 14, some black 14-year-old came at me with a knife, somehow grabbed it and said, get out of here. Thinking about this year's later, I was stupid and should be dead. Just lucky. Yeah. Thinking about it years later. Yeah, man. It was pretty stupid of me to do that. And I'm lucky I'm not dead either. But let's look on the bright side of it, okay? At least now we got a story to fucking tell, right? We got stories of because when we were younger, man, we could do that dumb shit. Everything wasn't a phone. Everything wasn't a camera. Everything wasn't challenged. Do you stand to poop? Good one, man. No, I don't. But thank you for that. They don't have that, man. So, I mean, they have all the fucking phones and everything, record them at all times. We could do some dumb shit and get away with it and maybe survive and have a story to tell one day. You know, now these kids, man, they what are they going to do that's dumb, that's not going to get caught on camera? 30 years later, we telling our stories. Yeah. Well, hey, man, they need to be heard because our fucking time period, man, our group of, our Generation X, we need to be heard, man, because we're right there when everything changed. We were right there. We saw it all. We saw how everything changed. You know what I mean? So we should have valuable opinions right now. So they're important opinions. I mean, I have a decent following on TikTok. It's not nearly as big as I want it to be, but I put little short clips for those guys because, you know, that's what they want on TikTok. They want short clips. And sometimes it's difficult to get a huge point across in a short little snippet. It's very difficult when you're talking about things that like we fucking talk about in here. You know what I mean? But we got something going. It's cool. It's cool. I hope y'all hang out with me, man. I hope we do some fun stuff, and at minimum, you're going to get some cool audits. So, hope you enjoy those. If you do see me on audits and I act different, T2 knows. But T2, you ain't seen me angry on one yet. I did get angry at the trolls, but if you see me get angry with someone in live, it's pretty funny. I really have things to work on as far as controlling my urge to say this or that. I'll put it to you that way. But I love you guys. Y'all been fucking amazing as you always have. And great night. Good talk. Come back for another one, guys. I'll see you soon. And my dog will not shut the fuck up. Peace out. If you can't watch the rest of the game, go back on YouTube and you'll find somebody on here who's streaming it. Okay? Not legal, but have a cool night. I got to get up tomorrow and do some important stuff. Yeah, man, you got to buy flowers for that girl. You got to go, well, I don't know about flowers, but you know, You got to get on that situation. I'm just kidding. You probably got more important stuff than that to do, but you know, you're a priority too, brother. Okay, so don't forget that. Never forget yourself. All right, love you guys. Talk to you soon.